I got a message from Scott Budnick about a month ago, 3 weeks ago, asking, would you be willing to commit to going into juvenile hall
Yeah.
2 Saturdays a month? And
Wow.
Sylmar Juvenile Hall, like I've been to every single unit.
Yeah.
Like I know the place inside out. And that was literally like a dream come true to
Wow.
walk in there. So we're in the process. Me and some other people are going to go in there and mentor the young men, talk to the young men.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's like one of the greatest honors that I could ever have, especially in a place like that I'm
Yeah.
so familiar with and such a connection to me. So I'm going to be doing that. Me and Dante, who I spoke about earlier, we're working on creating our own podcast right now.
Amazing.
Yeah, just to highlight, issues and conversations and
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, hopefully, bring change to the world. And at the end of the day, it's always trying to make my life, give it reason,
Yeah.
give it purpose.
Right.
I don't believe I went through all I've done. I don't believe I've done all I've done just for nothing. So if in any way I can turn around, and even if it's one person, and say, like, no matter what it is, like heroin addiction, you're struggling with gangs, you're struggling with suicide, I can say, hey, like, I've been there.
Yeah.
I was there, like, for a long time, stuck, but
Right.
check me out now. Like, there's another side to that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll rock with you all the way there. Like, I'm not just going to sit back and tell you, like, I'll ride with you on that. Like, we'll get you there.
Right. So important. That is
Yes.
like that's what it's about right there, right? Giving back piece is so huge. And, I do a lot of that up here where I'm at. I speak in the detention centers and prisons up here. And, it's like, there is no better place for me to give back, because that's where I've spoken at so many different places, told my story at so many different places, but like doing it in the corrections, in corrections, is like, just the fact, and you touched a little bit about this, that just the fact that somebody will come in from the outside for free and volunteer their time to spend an hour, with the young people, or the guys that are incarcerated, the respect and the thankfulness that I
Yeah.
get, you know what I mean? And the impact, I feel like that's where I can
Huge,
make the biggest impact.
huge impact.
And it's not just for me, like, I've connected with guys on their release dates and stuff like that, and, gotten with them. Hey, let's go to a meeting. Let's go for coffee. Let's do this. Let's sign up for the gym. Let's do some boxing, and some of them, they've become some of my, closest friends. And I met them just talking, just because that's where I felt I could make the most impact and give back. And, they need to hear. I believe that, especially the young people in the juvenile detentions centers, they need to hear from people like you. They need to hear your story, and like you said, to be able to. I'm not just in there telling my story and I'm going to walk out and enjoy my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming back in. I'll be back next week, and let's link up when you're released. Let's get active. Let's go do some stuff. Let's make some change. Let's keep the momentum going. Right? It's not, and I think that's the important part.
It's huge. Like that front to back support. Like, I'm here to tell you
Yeah.
about my life change. And, like, here's my number.
Yeah.
Like, let's link up. From someone who sat in those seats, like,
Yeah.
it's a huge, huge, huge impact. Because a lot of times you're probably the first and only person who's ever actually genuinely cared about a lot of these people that you're talking to.
And it's somebody who's been there, been through the same things, and sat with the same emotional torture,